She threw a pop on him?
The beatings will continue until morale improves.
Hey, babies.
Whatever plans you had, cancel them.
Oh, yeah. Ain't it crazy how you think about that shit more after you come home?
Time will tell if this is
Yeah, now you know what it feel like to actually sit the fuck down.
party's over, folks.
Big fat. My bitch couldn't even like handle me being on house arrest. I had to kick that bitch to the curb. I'm like, bitch, how do you literally like be there the entire time, and then when I come home after going to court over my shit, I'm still fighting my case. You get the fuck up out of there way before the case gets started because you don't want to come see me while I'm on house arrest. And then the bitch got mad, like, when I got out, she wanted to just be like, fuck buddies and shit. I'm like, bitch, I don't want nothing to do with you. That's what you don't understand, shorty. Like, that shit was such a turnoff. Like, no, bitch, I could never.
Hi.
What can I tell you? I'm
What's up,
very
Dylan?
excited. Sending a sensei.
How you been?
Alright, how you been?
Oh, my guard is always up.
Real shit. That's like when I was like finally doing my time and stuff like that, and I was talking to the one chick, and I was in love with this chick, man. She was a brace face and everything, had a mouth full of braces. I was crazy about this girl, built like a champ. Built like a champ, you feel me? She was gorgeous. Like, I don't know why, it's just that it brings their face out and you see how pretty they is. But like, that really hurt me. She was coming to the joint to see me. She was, you know, agreeing to marry me, all type of shit. And when I got home, I guess she thought I was gonna be able to come straight home, but I was on papers. And shorty
I
ass
shared your
got up out
line.
of there. I appreciate that, bro. Yeah, she got up out of there on me, bro. Broke my heart. And like, I guess she went ahead and talked with her mom about it, and her mom was like, you know, you kind of bogus as hell because, you know, when you was late on your rent and shit, and you told him about it, and even though you said you didn't want to ask him for shit, that nigga made sure you could pay your rent while he was locked up. She like, and the most he asked you for was some patience. you know, get him time to get off the papers, and he was coming home. She like, it ain't like he said he didn't want to come home. He said he was gonna move down there with you. Cause she stayed not too far from my youngest daughter, so I wanted to move down there. Yeah, I had it all set up, G. I was gonna go down there. I was gonna be up under my daughter, and I was gonna be away from Chicago, away from the drama and shit. And I was gonna clean my shit up, but like when she had told me that shit, like basically just like
6ix9 and it's going back
Man.
to prison.
it was just like fuck. It broke me hard as hell. And then after that, you know, Dorothy introduced me to Pooh, only for me to find out that was my mama woman. And my mama waited until I started like going out, taking her on dates, taking her to the hotels and stuff like that, to tell me she had a problem with us talking. Yeah, like when I found that shit out, I told Dorothy, I'm like, why the fuck would you even let her talk to me, G? Like, you saw how I just got lost in Shorty. I sure told Dorothy, I'm like, you bogus as hell, G. You was supposed to told me that, man. I'm like, because I said it was something off about Shorty because she was so gorgeous and she was so perfect when it comes down to being my type. I'm like, nah, it never works out for me like that. It got to be more to it. I thought the bitch was just trying to play me or something like that. You feel what I'm saying? But no, like she actually had a thing for me. She actually fell in love with me, and just so happened, man, like my mama just went behind me and stepped on all that shit. Was inviting her over to the crib whenever I had to go, you know, bust some moves and shit to be out the way. And Dorothy said she came over to the crib to see my mama one day, and she said, shit, old girl looked like she saw a ghost when Dorothy walked in. Because at the time, Dorothy was staying at Granddaddy house with me. I was paying all the bills and shit. And Dorothy said, Dorothy came over and was like, Joey, can I talk to you about something? I'm like, yeah, shit, you can talk to me about whatever. What's up, G? I'm like, you need some money or something? She like, nah, you just gave me $50. I'm like, all right, so what's wrong? She like, all right, I'm gonna just put it to you like this. She like, I've been hearing you had conversations with Pooh or whatever, and you've been saying that some shit feel a little off. She like, Joey, you just feel her being up under your mama whenever you leave. She like, whenever you leave and you go make the runs you be making and you be gone for the weekend and shit, she be over there at your mama house. She like, and it ain't her just going over there by herself neither. Like, your mama literally calls her over there. When she know you ain't at the crib, she'll come stop by the house. Know you ain't there, your mama will call her right over to her crib, and she'll come over. I'm like, well, I ain't got shit to say about that shit. She making it a choice to get up. And when she came over to see me, I brought that shit right to her attention. I'm like, so you think you just gonna fuck with it's like the way you go, the direction you going with it. No, your mama just said she wanted to talk to me and woo woo woo. I'm like, but at the end of the day though, like, how would you feel if it was me and you happen to come back in town and the motherfucker telling you that I was up under my ex, all kicking it at the crib, legs all up, this bitch rubbing on me. Yeah, that too. And then that's when the motherfucker, cause I was like, shit, I'm like, you ain't gave me no cat. I ain't touched you. I'm like, so shit, I don't joke could be on me. And that's when the motherfucker came and scooped me up. And we went to the hotel and shit like that, and we stayed for like a weekend. And yeah, I fucked Shorty brains out the entire weekend. Just because you even had me in a situation like that. And I told the motherfucker, I said, the motherfucker gonna keep playing with me on the internet, and I'm gonna drop that whole motherfucking 2-3 hour long video of me riding Shorty the fuck out, grabbing her face, putting it all in the camera. I'm gonna put that shit right on your motherfucking news feed. Stop mentioning me on the internet. I'm only gonna say it one more time. But my mom started going out of control with that shit, and I'm like, man, the motherfucker got one more time to mention me on the internet to make it look like I took somebody from them. I ain't take nobody from nobody. A motherfucker came to me. I had the videos of me sitting on the porch, a motherfucker pulling up, what you doing today? You wanna come to my house? Motherfucker giving me the keys to their car, letting me drive and go wherever the fuck I wanna go. You was mad because I had access to more shit than you did. That's what the problem was. You had a problem with the fact that I just had more access to her shit than you did. I could have did whatever the fuck I wanted to shorty. Cold, Pops. Cold. Cold. Like, model cold. You hear me? Like, little mini vixen. And she was nice and short. She was nice and pretty. Her hair was hers. She was a weed head, so we was always in the crib laying up getting fried. I'm talking about, bro, shorty was perfect. Body was fucking gorgeous. Looked like she be in the gym every day. Nice black little lips. She got the fuck out of the Dodge. She left Chicago. Hey, look, that's where my mama went the first time Rock couldn't find her. She went to go be up under her. But whatever transpired, you feel what I'm saying? When my mama went down there, it obviously didn't go the way she had it planned. Cause she probably told her like, shit, at the end of the day, the one nigga that was good to me, you kind of fucked that up. Only to go back to be with Kenny. Cause her and my mama only fell out and stopped talking to each other cause she found out about Kenny. So, when yup. And it's like I told her when she came back crying to me and shit about, you know, my mama being over there with Kenny when she went over there. I'm like, shit. At the end of the day, that's what the fuck you get. I'm like, look at what you did to me. I'm like, you think that's not karma? I'm like, that's God punishing you, man, because you actually had a motherfucker that was good to you. And you let her get in your head. You let her get in your head to make you feel like you were doing something wrong. To the point where you felt like you was doing something wrong and you took from me what she just took from you. She watched you lose something good just to take it from you. And it broke her heart. She was sitting there crying in my arms the whole time, telling me, I'm so sorry. Don't be. It's like I told her, though, you shouldn't play games with a motherfucker like that just came home. I'm like, because I could have snapped and did something to hurt you because you're playing with my heart, the softest part of me. I'm like, so that's something to think about, man, because I could have been on some real gutter shit and got down on you and everybody around me because y'all basically set me up. That's a setup. When the motherfucker get down on you like that, that's a setup. That was a well-organized setup. And if you would do me like that, who to say you wouldn't set me up for a motherfucker to do something to me? I gotta stay away from y'all. That's when I knew I was done with the family after that shit happened. Yeah, I'm like, man, I ain't come home for this shit. Not one bit. And if a motherfucker think I'm not gonna respond to it the way the average nigga respond to being set up, they crazy. Cause I don't like for a motherfucker to try to set me up, cause I'ma kill you. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'ma kill you. Especially when I peep it. I'ma peep it and act like I didn't even peep it just so I can get close enough to you to take your ass out. Cause I feel like I've been through enough. So a motherfucker trying to play with me like that, you really want to see how far I can go with shit. And I definitely will. Yeah, I definitely will. I definitely will take it all the way there. Cause I mean, you don't give no fuck about my well-being because of the position you trying to put me in. So why should I give a fuck? Why should I care? Why should I have a heart? You ain't got a heart. You would let another motherfucker do something to me. And I'm your family. I'm your blood. Nah, I ain't got time for that. Cause I'll fuck you up. Straight up. And I don't even want to have to get down on my people like that. Like, nah. I've been sick for LeBron. I ain't never been a LeBron fan. Keep that man's name out y'all mouth. Me neither. He a big ass crybaby to me. And his son garbage as fuck. You rushed your son in the league for what? That nigga trash. Big facts. That nigga dirt. And I done watched a few of his games to stand on that. That nigga trash. That nigga ass. Point blank period. That's why when he was talking crazy on the internet, to Kevin Gates, and Kevin Gates pulled up. I'm like, right, you did all that tough shit with Stephen A. Smith, but Kevin Gates pull up on you. You don't want no smoke. You didn't even look over at the sideline, nigga. Yeah, and I know he personally did that to get a response from you, to get you to say something to him, nigga. So what's your excuse? You got on that tough shit with Stephen A. Smith, old ass man. Why you ain't get on that with Kevin Gates? That's when I lost all respect for the nigga.
Bound to happen sooner or later.
Yeah, he wanted all that smoke. He wanted every bit of it, G. Yeah, he came for all the smoke, G. All the smoke. Man, he was finna come beat. He was finna come beat that man ass. Point blank period. He was coming to beat that man ass. And everybody knew it. That's why they was cool with him not saying shit to Kevin Gates, because Kevin Gates definitely was gonna get on that. He definitely was gonna get on that. What? So he definitely was on that. And I wish LeBron would have said something to him, so everybody could see him get his ass whooped. Real shit. I was hoping he had the balls to say something to that man. I'm like, yeah, you say he a peasant, right? That nigga got front row seats to make your ass perform for him, but he a peasant though, right? Let me pick this up, bro. I'm gonna call you right back. Yes, baby. Yes, man. That's why I didn't like that gun. I'm gonna get that camo anyway, and I'm not finna worry about that shit. I can get that camo just off prestiging this gun twice. One of the camos that they giving out. That's fucking hilarious. I love you more. I wasn't saying it like I was upset or anything like that. I love you. But again, I just want you to drive safe. Clearly, I gotta level this gun. I picked one of these up. In the what's her name? Alright, so that's one I'm gonna level up. I tried to play multiplayer. Bunch of fucking cheaters, bro. Bunch of cheaters. Like, that shit not even worth playing. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like, that shit not even worth playing, man. And I hate to say it because I actually played I had actually played the multiplayer on Black Ops 6. So that's extremely disappointing, man, to say the least. That shit's extremely disappointing. There's another one I'm leveling up. Trying to at least.
Hope you enjoy this pocket of perdition. It's where you'll dwell for the rest of your miserable days.
Got 34 of them. I might as well use them.
Consider that taking one for the team.
You got more fight in you than most. Especially after I stripped you of so much resolve. Folk will call you a lot of things over the years. Deserter, zealot, scourge, song,
Shit, bro,
purified, flame.
Literally got a problem with discipline.